So I just want to start introduction about myself. My name is Ram. I have nearly 14 plus years of experience, 14 plus years of experience in IT industry. In this 14 plus years of experience, I've been working for SQL Server, MSPA Stack, and Microsoft Power BI and Microsoft Azure Data Engineering. So my background is completely from the Microsoft Business Intelligence products only. And also I have 8 plus years of IT trainings experience as well. I have nearly 8 plus years of IT trainings experience. And in 2016, I was started this eclasses.com. I'm the managing director and the trainer for this course which we are going to discuss today, that is Azure Data Engineering course over here. With my 8 plus years of experience on this trainings and placements, we started this e-classes training institution. This is located in the Hyderabad location. You can reach out to our office as well daily, and you can sit over there and you can practicing of the sessions as well. So this is our office infrastructure where you can find out in Hyderabad location over here. Okay. So for every student, whoever is going to learning of this Azure Data Engineering course or any courses when you are coming to the e-classes training institution, we are offering free of cost, free of cost LMS portal, and also we are offering a mobile app for every student free of cost for login and learning of the courses over here. So we will provide a live sessions inside our LMS portal. Same thing you can access from the mobile app as well. And also you can get your recording videos access inside this LMS portal only. So you can see our LMS portal. So this is our LMS portal where you can find out a lot of courses as well. And also you can able to chat with our team anytime through this chat option. We will create a group chats for discussing about the questions when you are practicing as well. So we have this kind of communication with our trainers when you are practicing of these sessions. If you have any doubts, you can reach out through the chat as well. Okay. So I have written almost 3 plus Azure Data Engineering books as well. So I'm the live Azure Data Engineering book author. So we have published already, and you can also follow me on YouTube as well with my e-classes education channel as well. So we have a e-classes education channel. So I'm posting every time all the videos whenever the new technologies are coming to the market. So you can subscribe our channel as well. So I will share all these details as well. So this is our YouTube channel over here. Okay. So we are offering trainings and placements as well. So with my 8 years of experience on this Azure Data Engineering course, what I have understand, the students whoever is coming to learn this Azure Data Engineering course, they are coming from the different backgrounds over here. So what kind of backgrounds they are coming, and what exactly the qualification required inside this Azure Data Engineering to learn. So to learn the Azure Data Engineering course, any graduation or any post graduation is enough over here. So if you see, many of the students whoever completed their graduation or post graduation, let's take some people completed long back, 10 years back. So they have completed their graduation 10 years back, and immediately when they completed their graduation, they got a IT job as a fresher. Now they have almost 10 years of IT experience. 10 years of IT experience, but not on the Azure Data Engineering. They work for a Java technology. But now they want to learn Azure Data Engineering course. By learning of this Azure Data Engineering course, they are going to be, by learning of this Azure Data Engineering course, they want to upskill their knowledge and they want to applying for the job. They want to switch their job into Azure Data Engineering over here. So after completion of this Azure Data Engineering course, definitely they are going to apply like a 4 years, 2 to 4 years of experienced jobs only. Am I right? If you are already 10 years of experience in IT, I'm just taking one random number. It might be a 10, or some people having a 5 years of experience, some people having a 3 years of experience. Whatever experience you have on a different technology, but now because of the demand in the market, you want to learn Azure Data Engineering. Then after you are going to applying for the jobs like a experienced jobs only you are applying. So this is one category. So the second category is they are also 10 years of experience, but not in the IT. They belongs to non-IT jobs. So non-IT jobs means they might working like a faculty, teacher, or customer care, or any other non-IT experience. They have non-IT experience. So the job is like a accountant, or like a they're working like a faculty, and they're working like a customer care executive, whatever it is. Now, because of their salaries very less, they want to switch their career from non-IT to IT experience over here. They want to switch their career from non-IT to IT over here. So I want to learn Azure Data Engineering. Then after, definitely these people also going to apply for the jobs like a 2 to 4 years of experience jobs only. Am I right? This is the second category. Now coming to the third category, these people has completed their graduation 10 years back. They have some career gap. That means they haven't worked anywhere. They were doing their own businesses. They were doing their own business, or some people are preparing for the government exams like a group 1 or group 2. Okay, so these kind of are bank exams. So they prepared a lot, but unfortunately, they were not getting the jobs over here. They were not getting the jobs over here. So such kind of people definitely wants to switch their career. They want to enter into IT industry. So definitely they are going to learn Azure Data Engineering course because of the demand in the market. So these people also going to applying for the jobs like a 2 to 4 years of experience jobs. So apart from these three categories, there is another category recently passed out, freshers like 2023, 24, 25 passed outs. They are also going to learn this course. If you see, most of the people in this demo session, they belongs to these three categories only. I just want to understand who is belongs to category 1, who is belongs to category 2, who is belongs to category 3, and who is belongs to category 4. Can you please ping me you are belongs to which category in the GoToMeeting chart? Just share the number. Then I can understand what kind of background people mostly join this demo session. Category 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Category 1, category 4, none of them. Okay, it's interesting. I'm expecting answer from everyone. 1, 1, out of syllabus. Okay. Okay. There might be some people already worked on IT or non-IT, but they have career gap from last 2 years or 3 years. Those kind of people also there. Okay. So by keeping in the mind all these people with their different backgrounds, what I have prepared this Azure Data Engineering a clear roadmap to get the job. Because when I have seen many students are learning a training from the different institutions, but what the mistakes they are doing, because out of 100, only 10% of the people only finally landing into the job. What might be the reason the remaining 90% of the people were not get placed? The reason because they are going to applying for the jobs as a experienced person. They are going to applying for the jobs as a experienced person over here. So when you are going to be applying for a experienced jobs, then most of the training institutions are offering a training course only on the Azure Data Engineering, the traditional and regular training only. That means they are going to conducting of the sessions 50 to 60 hours duration, and they are just giving one sample resume, some interview question and answers, one project flow. That's all. Am I right? Most of the institutions, if you observe, they are just giving only a traditional training. So are we sure about like within this 50 days, whichever the regular training what they are providing in a traditional way, is it sufficient when you are going to applying for jobs like a 2 to 4 years of experience to crack the interview to work on the real time projects? Definitely, this is not enough to attend the interviews as a experienced person, to work on the projects as a experienced person. And also, when you are going to work on the real time projects, you may not get that much confidence as well. So what I'm trying to say, the traditional training, whatever every training institution is providing, that is not fair enough for the fresh experienced persons. That is enough only for the freshers. If you want to get more confidence to crack the interviews yourself without taking anyone help, and to get this real world experience, real projects experience, definitely there should be another program you need to complete. So what exactly this first program, what is the second program, how these two programs are going to be helping to you, then after we can understand what is Azure Data Engineering, what are the roles and responsibilities of Azure Data Engineer over here. Okay, first try to understand my roadmap, how I'm going to prepare a clear roadmap for your success on this Azure Data Engineering course. Let's discuss about the program 1, what we are offering. So the program 1 is a normal Azure Data Engineering training. It's going to be 50 hours duration. I'm going to take this 50 hours duration of this Azure Data Engineering course. It's going to be a live session, Monday to Friday, every day 1 hour session we are going to take, and also daily once the class completed, we are going to provide you class recording video, and some sample resumes we are going to provide, and a certification guidance also we are going to provide. Daily once the class completed, we are giving the class notes as well, and some interview question and answers. Of course, this kind of curriculum you can find out in any training institution, no doubt in that, because they will offer all these kind of specifications whenever you are joining the training. Of course, the quality of the training and content it might be different, but these things they will provide. But this is not enough for you to get the job. On top of this, what you need to do to make more confidence and to give a competition with the 4 plus years of real world employee. For example, you are going to an interview on Infosys. Similar like you, someone will come to the interview. That person has a real experience on the Azure Data Engineering. Is it possible to have a competition with that guy? Definitely, you cannot compete with him. He has a real world experience. You don't have a real world experience. Then how can you get the interview can be cleared. It is difficult, right? Yes, definitely it is difficult. So that is the reason this second program will give you a confidence on clearing of the interviews and getting a real experience and getting more confidence on the each area of the course. So this program, exactly after 2 weeks we are going to start this one, the real time placement assistance program. We are going to start after starting of this program one, exactly after 2 weeks. Let's for example, this Monday, coming Monday, we are going to start the program one. Exactly after 2 weeks we are going to start the program two. So the program two duration is 30 to 40 hours duration it will take. So this program is only on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday 2 hours, Sunday 2 hours. This is called a real time program, RTP, placement assistance program. So what we are going to cover inside this program too. When you are working on any projects, most of the projects implementation is on the agile methodology. And in every agile methodology, your project can be splitted into multiple sprints. And each sprint contains some tasks. Am I right? Similarly, we are also running a agile methodology with multiple sprints over here. With 9 sprints we are going to cover. In each sprint we have some tasks. These are all the tasks we have in each sprint. A sprint can be weekly. Let's for example, this is the task 1. We are going to assign this task on your name. We are going to assign on your name. And then after you need to start in progress. And we are going to set the priority as well. You need to work on these tasks. What is the task description you need to read? If you have any doubt on this task, you can able to comment about this task. I need more info about resource group. You will comment this one. When you are posting this one, then immediately the other people or our team lead can be interacting with you. This is what exactly happening in the real time projects as well. When you are joining to a company, when you are joining to a company, the same thing will be happening. Okay, so this is how you need to complete all these 9 sprints as well. The moment when you are completing these 9 sprints, each task, you will get a lot of confidence. Okay, let's take sprint 1. Sprint 1 contains there are like a 15 to 20 tasks, 15 tasks. Those 15 tasks you are going to work on the entire week, the Monday to Friday, and till Friday. By the Friday you need to complete the sprint 1. Then on the Saturday we are going to connecting with you, the Saturday 2 hours, Sunday 2 hours. We are going to discussing about which task you are able to perform, which task you are not able to perform, and what is the issue you are facing, and do you need any kind of help from my end. And while you are doing this task, how you did, is there any other better alternative solution for this one? We are going to have a discussion. So that will give you a lot of confidence, because even in this real projects when you are joining to a company, there also same kind of agile and sprints tasks, everything will be monitored by your scrum master. He is the lead of your project. Okay, so this is how for every sprint. Let's for example, you are completing this sprint 1, immediately we are going to conduct one exam for you on that sprint. We are going to make some questions on that sprint only. See, these are all the questions you need to, like whether you are able to understand what you have learnt on your sprint 1. We are going to conduct some sprint wise exam as well. These tests you can able to write down, sprint wise tests. Okay, so this is how we are going to giving more confidence. See, these are all each sprint wise you need to write down the tests. So we are conducting a weekly sprints over here, weekly sprints and weekly tests. So with these things, almost you will get a confidence very clearly on technical, practical, hands-on. There are almost 170 scenarios we are going to cover here. Apart from the training what we are covering, when I am teaching in the training here, we are covering some scenarios. Apart from those scenarios, we are going to cover few more scenarios over here. Because what I have observed, most of the students, when they are learning this only Azure Data Engineering course, mostly in these 50 hours, 99% of the time, I will speak. But in this program, 99% student will speak. Because it's completely interaction. 99% you are going to ask the questions and we will answer to your questions. It's a kind of a discussion. Okay, you are practically hands-on on technology. But the challenging part is interview. So in interview, they will ask a question. Hey, can you please tell me what are the challenges you are facing while you are working on your projects? Can you please explain your project flow? And can you please tell me the optimization, performance improvement techniques what you have taken in your projects? Did you get any kind of appreciations from your client recently? If yes, what kind of work you have done? What kind of appreciations they have given? And can you please tell me introduction about yourself as a 4 plus 5 years of experience as your data engineer? Along with this, all technical questions and interview, 99 percentage what in interview they will cover based on the scenario. We are going to make a preparation with you. Then after, a person to person resume preparation is different. Definitely. The reason because you are not a fresher. You have a different kind of backgrounds we have. Okay. So we are going to help you to prepare a resume as per your experience, and we are going to give 3 to 4 projects from our end we will provide you to keep in your resume. Because in other institutions they will give you sample resumes, same project, same content, same description, same roles and responsibilities. We are not going to give like that. Okay, so once you are making your resume ready, and also we are going to do hands-on end-to-end one project. When you are doing resume ready, when you are attending the interviews, the first 2 to 3 interviews you might get some nervousness or a whatever it is, lack of experience, you may not perform well. To overcome that issue, we are going to take some mock interviews. That will help you. You may not lose even 1 or 2 interviews when you are starting. Okay? So these are all the highlights of the program too. Why most of the students who are completing from e-classes Azure Data Engineering training, this is the successful formula. I don't say I will give you 100% job. That's a false statement. It's a false promise. But I can say 100%. I will make you ready for interview. I will make you ready to work on the projects without taking any proxy calls, without taking any work supports over here. That is the beauty of the second program what we are conducting. Some people are asking a question. Sir, first program I will complete program 1. After completion of the program 1, I will take the program 2. Yes, your wish. But to join the program 2, you have to join the program 1 also. Without program 1 knowledge, you cannot work on the program 2. So this is what we have planned successfully. Most of the students are joining this course because of the reason the feedback about the second program. Okay, this program 1 and program 2 we are providing in a combo with very high discount price we are giving. For more details, you can reach out our executive 7997 457 228. Her name is Ramya. So we are going to start this regular sessions. We are going to start these regular sessions from this Monday 10 a.m. IST. On the same meeting link from the Monday 10 a.m. IST, same meeting link you can use whichever you have used today. You can join. We are conducting 3 free sessions. You guys can join these 3 free sessions. Then later you can decide whether you want to continue or not. Okay. When you are coming to this Azure Data Engineering course, do I need to learn anything a prerequisites to learn this Azure Data Engineering course? When you are going to work on the any data related jobs, it might be a data engineering, it might be a data analysis, it might be a data science, anything it is, data engineering, data analysis, data scientist. If you have some knowledge on SQL, if you have some knowledge on the Python, it's well and good. It's added advantage, definitely. So what level of SQL and Python do I need to learn it over here? So many people are like in a confusion. Python is a programming, lot of coding is there. Do I need to learn everything? No. Python for data engineering. Python for data engineering. SQL for data engineering. Mostly 99% we are going to write down the commands, not the oops programming. Because Python can be used for many purposes. Python can use for application development, automation, Python for cyber security, whatever it is. But here, Python we are using for just data engineering purpose. For the people who are enrolling for this Azure Data Engineering course, free of cost, free of cost, we had some videos exclusive to the data engineers. 20 hours SQL videos, 25 hours Python videos we are providing free of cost from day 1 onwards. So whoever is going to learning this Azure Data Engineering course, my request is by completion of this Azure Data Engineering course, try to brush up your SQL and Python knowledge as well. Okay, without having knowledge on the SQL and Python, can't we learn this Azure Data Engineering course? No. You can start Azure Data Engineering course without having knowledge on the SQL and Python also. But why I'm asking you to learn SQL and Python? When you are going to interview, they might check your knowledge on this database side and Python with data engineering side as well. So by end of the course, whenever you have a time, please brush up this SQL and Python knowledge as well. All right. So that we are giving completely free of cost for you. Okay, I hope you understand what exactly we are going to provide. If we see in this entire program how much time we are going to spend for you, we are going to allocate two mentors. For program 1, I will take this one. For program 2, another mentor will take in care. He has 15 plus years of experience. I have 14 plus years of experience. And also we are going, this is going to be 50 hours duration, this is going to be 40 hours duration. SQL 20 hours we are self-paced recordings we are giving. Python 25 hours. You just imagine how many number of hours, how many number of mentors we are working for this Azure data engineering training. But if you see in other training institutions, there is only one person is trying to deliver everything. That will not give you the good result actually. Okay, because if one mentor is going to be in a same kind of format, there is a standard format they will go. But this is our successful formula. Almost we are going to spend for you more than 100 plus hours. More than 100 plus hours we are going to spend. Ideally this program, if you see in the outside of the market, they are charging 30 to 50,000. 30 to 50,000 they are charging in the market, in between this range, with this much hands on. I don't see this such kind of programs, the second program, in any other institutions. But we were giving a offer with the combination of the program 1, program 2, SQL, Python, all these things. We are going to charge only 25K for all these programs. For all these programs we are charging 25K only, with a free LMS portal, with a mobile app also we are going to provide. This access also, this agile methodology free camp access and the test portals, everything we are going to provide for you. Some mock interviews as well. Okay, so the regular sessions are from Monday 10 a.m. IST. Same meeting link you can use. Okay, now coming to this Azure Data Engineering. What is Azure Data Engineering? What is the importance? What is the content we are going to cover inside? Now we will understand. If you see, nowadays the importance of the data is very increasing. So when you are coming to the data side, there is different kind of roles: data engineering, data analysis, data scientist. To get a job immediately, and most demanding thing currently in the market is data engineering. So as a data engineer, what you need to do? Let's for example take one example. I have a supermarket. This is one supermarket. I have another supermarket. This is the second supermarket. Supermarket 1. It is in USA. And I have a another supermarket. It is in the India. It is in the India. So in every supermarket, when a customer is coming to purchasing of the products, they will goes to the billing counter. Immediately the transactions data will come, store in the backend database over here. It will goes to the backend database over here. This is one database. This is another database. Every day the sales transaction, when a customer is buying a product, the related information we are going to store in the backend database servers. As a data engineer, what is your is you need to consolidate this entire data into one particular location. I have a data in this database server. Let's move that data here. I have a data in this database server. Let's move that data into here. So first land your data into one particular place. This we are calling it as a staging area. This we are calling as a sources. This is one source. This is one source. This is second source. All this source data we are going to consolidating into one particular location. So once your data is consolidated here, then again that entire data you need to transform, clean as per your business requirement and keep into a data warehousing. This is target data warehousing. So how to move the data from these two data sources, and then after how to move the data into these two data sources, we are going to use some ETL tools. One is about a data factory, and to store the data inside the staging area, we have a storage account with a blob storage account with a data lake gen 2. Okay, these are the two services we have. From this staging area to this data warehousing, we have a data brick service. Finally, to store the data inside the data warehousing, we have a synapse. Once the data is coming to the synapse, we are going to use the Power BI to design the reports and dashboards over here. There is one tool, Power BI tool. By using this Power BI tool, we are going to designing up the reports like current year versus previous year sales. Okay, last 12 months, what is the sales? Last 12 months, what is the sales? So these kind of reports we can able to design. So as a data engineer, where is your role? As a data engineer, my role is here. My role is bringing the data from different data sources. That means we are doing a ETL process. ETL stands for extraction, transformation and loading. Extracting and transforming and loading of the business data into storage services by using some ETL tools. What are the ETL tools available inside the currently in the Microsoft? There is a data factory, Databricks, live streaming analytics. Data factory is zero coding. Databricks is we need to write down inside PySpark. It is something similar like Python only. Either you can write down SQL or PySpark commands. In this course, as a part of this Azure Data Engineering, I am going to teach you completely basic to advanced 20 hours of PySpark. 20 hours PySpark. Live streaming data means sometimes the live data we are going to stream it over here. These are the ETL services we are going to use while transforming the data from here to here. We are using data factory. Once the data is coming to the staging area, from here to here we are going to do the transformations, data cleaning process we will do it over here. Then that data we can take and designing of the Power BI reports. So for ETL purpose we are using data factory and Databricks. Then after for storage purpose, you need to store the data, right? Where you are going to store? We need some storage services for staging area and we need some data warehousing. To store the data in the staging area, we are going to use two services, storage account with blob, storage account with data lake gen 2. These two are the staging areas. Here we can store your data in terms of the Excel, CSV, images, audio, video, text, any kind of data in terms of the files we can use these two things. To store the data in terms of the database and tables, writing SQL commands, we can use Synapse and Azure SQL database. Here, here we are using Synapse. So this is how, as a data engineer, you need to work on the storage services and ETL services. As a data engineer in this training or in the projects, what is your role is, you need to develop this data factory pipelines, Databricks notebooks to do the ETL process. Along with this data engineering job, we are going to teach you a few more things inside this course. Some Git repository, how to save your code, some Azure DevOps CI/CD pipelines, how to deploy, and also I'm going to take one or two sessions for Power BI as well, how to design the reports and dashboards over here. So generally, if you see any cloud, any cloud means in the market currently we have three different kind of clouds: Azure, AWS, GCP. Azure, AWS, and GCP. And any cloud you can go, there are four different kind of courses available: Azure Data Engineering, Azure Developer, Azure Admin, Azure DevOps. Azure Data Engineer, Developer, Admin, DevOps. Similarly, AWS Data Engineer, AWS Developer, AWS Admin, AWS DevOps. GCP Data Engineer, GCP Developer, GCP Admin, GCP DevOps. Out of these three clouds, the topmost and more number of jobs is Azure Data Engineering job. AWS Data Engineer, it's failed. GCP Data Engineering, it's failed. The top position is Azure Data Engineer. Okay, some people are getting a question. If I am learning Azure Data Engineering, can I work parallelly on the AWS GCP Data Engineering? 50 to 60 percentage only. Remaining things are different. So 50 to 60 percentage you can work on the all three platforms even if you are learning Azure Data Engineering course over here. Okay. So while you are practicing this, you need to log into a portal. So this is a portal you need to log in, Azure portal. Inside this portal only, you are going to have all the software services whichever you want. Let's for example, if you want data factory, see on the top you need to search for data factory software service. Click on the data factory, try to create for your project purpose. Everything we are going to do inside this cloud only. You don't need to install any softwares in your local computer. It's a 30 days free trial version they are going to provide. Then you can practice. After 30 days, again you can create one more free, but you have to provide a credit card information. So that credit card, it will not charge anything. Okay. So this is all about the roadmap what we are going to provide you on the Azure Data Engineering course. The regular sessions we are going to start from this coming Monday, day after tomorrow at 10 a.m. IST. There are three free sessions we have, and you can reach out this number if you guys need any kind of help, assistance about this course. Okay. Now if you guys have any questions, you can able to raise your hands and you can ask the questions. Yeah, go ahead the questions.